Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Tyrone back with Tech Life. Great article here from Eli Blumenthal over at CNET. I'll leave a link to it in the description so you guys can check it out. So now that we've been able to digest all the information that Verizon dropped on us this morning, it actually went out official. I would say, and I want to hear from you guys in the comments too, right? You know, people are calling this a rebrand or whatnot. I think it's more of a refresh. Now that I'm looking back at it, they didn't change the name of the company, right? It's still called Verizon. So I think it's really just a refresh, a fresh new look. They're going to try to attack the market very aggressively with some new marketing material. As I mentioned in previous videos before the announcement, they're going to go hard. They're going to attack this very aggressively. They have new slogans like "Broken is beautiful." Trade in your new your broken phone for a new one. We're going to see all that over the next several months. I don't want to say it's going to get annoying, but they have a very huge budget that's been approved for this, I'm told. Leslie Berlin has been the one that's been working on this. She's the chief marketing officer. She's got the green light, I'm told, from Hans. She just said, look, we just need a new look, something more fresh, exciting, different. Now, some of you might debate and make the argument that this is the last straw for this team, that they've tried everything else. You know, they tried new plans, they tried the perks, they tried the another new plan with the My Plan. They've tried everything. So now this refresh, right, is this really the last thing that they are able to do to try and get the company back into the, spotlight, to get people excited around Verizon again? So let's see. Let's check out this article. Verizon brings streaming perks to home internet customers, unveils new logo. You no longer need to be a Verizon wireless customer. Let me make that clear. Wireless. If you're looking to save on the Disney bundle or pairing of Max and Netflix. So you can now get that directly through broadband, My Home. You can get it on Fios. You can get it on LTE home internet, 5G home internet. You can now get it through the broadband side. You don't have to get Verizon Wireless to get those perks. That's what Eli is pointing out at the very beginning of this article, and I like it because you want to clarify that. You want to be clear that if Verizon is trying to get you to switch to wireless for those perks, no, they are now also available on broadband. Verizon is giving itself a refresh. I agree. It's a big refresh. On Wednesday, the carrier introduced a host of new offerings ranging from expanding its discounted streaming perks program to its home internet users and a new guaranteed trade-in offer for wireless users. To ring in the new era, the carrier debuted a general brand redesign with a new logo too. So I think that's just something that they wanted to do. They wanted to put a new logo, put some new colors in there, just to, like I said, just to be new, different, exciting, and bring that to the market. And we will see that in the marketing material as well, all the new logos and stuff. And of course, they want the teams and the employees to get excited and get excited around that, right? That's what they also need. So Sampath, CEO of Consumer Group, equates buying home internet and entertainment services today as akin to going to a bazaar in India or a spice market in Istanbul, whatever that is. But so it's complicated, it's frustrating, and we said this is a time for us to break through. That's what they constantly say, and then the rest you guys can check out for yourselves. Verizon is looking at something that's going to work. They've been trying to do that for a very long time. They had Manon. She tried the Apple thing. That didn't really do anything for them. And as you guys can see, it's not marketed anymore, if we're being honest. It's still available somewhere in there, but they don't market it much anymore. It's not part of the go-to market because it didn't work. And shortly after, she was let go. So I want to hear from you guys in the comments. Do you guys think this is going to move the needle, right? Any iPhone, any Samsung, any Google, any condition, right? On all unlimited tiers now. It's not just available on the Ultimate. It's available on all unlimited plans. It's still different value trade-ins. You still get the highest value on the highest plan, but the promo is now available on all plans. So that's now, a perk in itself, right? An added value. You can now get this. You can take your broken iPhone and get that promo on the lowest of Verizon's plans. That was not available before. Does this also force the hand of AT&T and T-Mobile? Does this maybe make them rethink and relook at their business like, hey, Verizon is forcing our hands? They're putting in all these conditions now, right? Not conditions, but they're putting in all this new value into the plans. They have the perks now that they only used to offer on wireless. They now added it to the home internet side on fiber and fixed wireless access. Any iPhone, any Samsung, any Google, any condition, any model as well. Does that make us look at our offerings a bit different? So that's another possibility too, that this is aggressive and competitive enough to where it makes the other competitors look at their offerings. And then, of course, they're going to look at the port outs and say, hey, look, is this really going to affect our business in a negative way? That's what they're going to look at too. So it'll be interesting to see, to monitor, to hear from you guys in the comments, to look at this over the next several quarters to see if this affects the numbers in a positive way for Verizon. I don't think it lowers churn, right? If people are going to leave, they're not going to stay because of this change. But this could bring in some new customers. That's the possibility. So I want to see a couple things. How aggressive do they really go on marketing? TV, social media. Do they go big and aggressive, right? There isn't really like a big event coming up. It's the Super Bowl is already done. The NBA Finals already passed. So they just have to be consistent with their messaging, right? On TV, wherever they can get spots, they need to put it on national advertising, and they have to go all out. I think this is for this team that's in place right now. This is the last straw. After this, if they still post negative numbers, losses and stuff, I think the board is going to step in. I know they should have stepped in a long time ago, but I think this will be the last straw from the board to say, hey, look, you've tried everything. New plans. You've switched your team around 3-4 times. You did a refresh, new logo, new colors. Now it's time to let some people go. So let me know in the comments if you think this will be successful. Q2 is almost out, right? Couple of days left in Q2. Then we head to Q3. And then we head to the big holiday quarter where I think Verizon will be fine. I think all carriers are going to do well in that quarter. But we'll see how Verizon does in Q2, right? This refresh is coming in, the back end of Q2, heading into Q3. So we'll see what Q3 looks like. I think that's where we can say, okay, this is the first full quarter where they've had this refresh, these new offerings, the big marketing budget. So we'll see if that makes a difference. So let me know your thoughts in the comments. Like, share, subscribe if you're new. Follow my social media outlets. This is Tyrone with Tech Live. See y'all in the next one. Peace.